First Saturday of the month, and I'm on my way to Goodwill store number 1, and the family's getting ready to come with me, and then they're gonna be with me for one store, then I'm gonna be on my own for the rest of the day. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. All right, so here we go. All right, so the wife and the kids are expecting somebody today, so I've already dropped them off, and I didn't get much, but I wanted to show these to you. If you ever come across one of these shirts, I don't even have to say that it's Bob Marley, because everybody knows it's Bob Marley, but if you're going to get a Bob Marley t-shirt, the best brand is Zion Rootswear. And if you're going to list t-shirts, make sure you put that in the title. I picked up a vintage Larry Bird t-shirt, and it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the vintage ones and the not vintage ones, but that's one of the vintage ones. And I picked up the best ever. Well, not much the best ever, but I just love Marilyn Manson, and for those of you resellers who know, that's a good name to pick up in t-shirts. Yes, I'm going to have a very hard time parting with this. I might end up putting it in my closet and wearing it several times. Yes, I love Marilyn Manson. So, alright, that was all. Just a few quick little items, and I am on my way by myself to Goodwill store number 2. I didn't really find much. I found 2 items. I found a Doctor Who 4th Doctor. Now, this one's from T Fury, but it's the 4th Doctor. I kind of had to do it, and they were asking more than they usually do. I paid half that price, $2.25, but even still, I'm used to paying $1 for t-shirts. And I found a Willow Buffy the Vampire Slayer Funko Pop. And I don't normally find these brand new, and it is restricted on Amazon, but I just couldn't say no. And I only paid $2. So, alright, that is Goodwill store, and I'm on my way to Goodwill store number 3. I was called and told that the coffee pot died, and I needed to come home to buy a new coffee pot, so I am now back home picking up the families to take them to Walmart to buy a new coffee pot. Hello. I'm gonna go find some good stuff at Walmart in the clearance section while I'm there. So, alright, wish me luck. Alright, so we left Walmart and didn't find anything good in the clearance section. So, alright, now I'm on my way to Goodwill store get out of the road! On my way to Goodwill store number 3. Alright guys, so I just left Goodwill store number 3. I only got 2 items. I got a t-shirt, Ned Hardy t-shirt, and an Onkyo 5-disc CD player. And they priced it low. It was only $5, and it'll sell for like $110 on Amazon. So, alright, that is Goodwill store number 4, and on my way to Goodwill store... No, wait, that was number 3, and I'm on my way to Goodwill store number 4. Alright guys, so when you're in Goodwill and you see there's a long line, go shopping anyways. You never know what you're gonna find. But when you're done and you're ready to check out, you have to ask yourself this. Is it gonna be worth your time to check out? Do you have enough items in your cart to make it worthwhile? If you only have like 1 or 2 items, is it gonna be worth your time to check out? If I just found that shirt, I would have left it behind and checked out. That was a super long line. But that Onkyo 5-disc CD player, yeah, I waited in that long line for that. Just a little food for thought. I mean, there's been times I've seen like super long lines, found a couple items, and it'll maybe $15 profit, not much, and then super long line. I'm putting it down, I'm walking out, not gonna waste my time. So you have to ask yourself that question sometimes. So, alright, on to Goodwill. Alright guys, so I just left Goodwill store number 4. I didn't find a lot, but I did find some good stuff. Alright, first off, I did find a Better Than Ezra Deluxe CD. And I at least want to point out, if you're going through Goodwill and you find a whole bunch of items that have an Amazon sticker, stop and look them up. You never know if it's actually a good one or not. Somebody must have gotten rid of a whole bunch of stuff, and this Goodwill got almost everything because they had a lot of Amazon rejects. But I did get some good ones out of it. the American Heritage Collection DVD. The rank was actually, I think it was like 100,000 or something. Sells for $50. I paid $1.50. I don't even remember what it was going for, but brand new, and the rank was actually, I think it was like 70,000 or something. I got a few of those. Let's see here. This one was Clay Marzo Just Add Water DVD. I think this one was going for like $30 on Amazon, and it was like ranked number 20,000. There's another one of those Steven Seagal DVDs, another one. And this one, it was a CD. I don't remember what the rank was, but I remember it was going pretty high in price. Like, the rank was a little high. The rank was like 800,000, but it was going for like $75. So I'm not sure. That's going to take more research. And I can't wait till I get home to figure that one out. T-shirts. Jurassic Park. Even if it's a reprint, it's still a good find. If you have an original, sometimes they go for good money. Deadpool. I mean, come on. Seriously? You gotta get it. And the next one was the good one. Insane Clown Posse. Now, I will say I'm not a fan of Insane Clown Posse, but their t-shirts can be worth good money. I mean, some of them go for like $80 a piece. This one, I was standing in a long line. I couldn't find this one in particular. I looked through like 400 listings, active and completed. Couldn't find this one, but some of them do go for good money. So I could probably list this for $40 and get it. So, alright, that is Goodwill store number 4, and I'm on my way to Goodwill store number 5. Alright guys, Goodwill store number 5 was a complete bust. They didn't have anything good. The only thing that I found good was a AWA cassette player, and there was none active on eBay. Selling, there were like a couple hundred. It's like, sweet, looked it up, or I tried to hook it up, plugged it in and everything, busted. I was so mad. There wasn't even anybody to say, hey, this thing is broken. It's like, okay, well, I just made sure to say, hey, man, if you see anybody, tell them this is broken. Happens sometimes. So, alright, that is Goodwill store number 5, and I am on my way to Goodwill store number 6, and I'm still completely alone. The good thing is, it's like 2:30, and I get to move faster by myself. That's kind of the bonus of being by yourself, and not stopping for lunch. Not really big for breakfast, not really much for lunch, but I always eat a big dinner. So, alright, on my way to Goodwill store number 6. So I just left Goodwill, and the only thing I found was Davy Crockett VHS sealed. I mean, you don't find them, I mean, this is mint sealed. Like, you don't find them like this too often. Goes for about $16 on Amazon, and the rank is actually really low for a VHS. So, yeah, I got this for 54 cents with tax. So, alright, that is Goodwill store number 5, I think it was, and I'm on my way to 6. Alright, so I just left Goodwill store number 7, and I found a couple of items, nothing real great, but like I said before, the line was so long, it wasn't worth my time. So I left. I'm not finding much today. I'm afraid I know why, but it's just not good. It's Taxmas. Everybody by now has their tax returns, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna save money and I'm gonna go to Goodwill and buy some good stuff. Or those people who are brand new and are like, I'm gonna buy stuff and sell it on eBay. And then they buy a whole bunch of stuff, and then they don't know how to do it. And they ended up, those items end up later on getting redonated because those people were brand new and didn't know what they were doing or how to do it, and didn't want to take the time to learn. So, alright, well, I'm on my way to Goodwill store number 8. Alright guys, so I just left Goodwill store, I think it's number 8, and I did a lot better at this store than I did all the others. I found a Ronco Rotisserie 4000. From what I can see so far, the feet look to be in good condition. That's always the number 1, and I've actually never found this part before on anything. So I'm actually really excited to see how that's going to turn out. And I did find a whole bunch of Galaxy Note 7s, and I did check, and they are actively selling. I paid $2 a piece, and they're selling for about $20 to $30. So, and they're not all the same. Some of these have kickstands, some of them just the case. That one's another one with a kickstand. There we go. So we will see how this works out. And the only other thing I picked up was a DVD that goes for about $20 on Amazon. So overall, I spent like $60 at this store. All right, that is Goodwill store number 8, and I'm on my way to Goodwill store number. Okay, it's getting bright out just because that sun is sitting just right, so I'm able to sit in the one spot and get a good shot for you guys. Alright, so I just left Goodwill store number 9. I got a CD. It goes for about $25 on Amazon. Rank's actually halfway decent. Big Bang Theory comic book type cover, size 2XL. That's like a quick $10. And I'm probably going to keep this one for myself just because it's funny. And another Big Bang Theory. Yeah, gotta love them. I think this one was like a size medium or something. Yeah, it's a size medium. And I have a Panasonic VCR. This one actually does not exist on Amazon, so I'm going to have to eBay that one. And there's nothing like it on eBay at the moment. At least until I get this one listed. So, alright, that is Goodwill store number 9, and I'm not sure if I'm going to call it quits or if I'm going to try and hit another one. So, let's... Guys, so I figured enough with Goodwill for today because I hadn't had a whole lot of luck. I went to Five Below, and I picked up a whole bunch of Titan headphones by the company Bass Jacks. They are ranked number 233 on Amazon, and they're going for... like $20 a piece. This particular color only was ranked 233. The other colors were like tens of thousands. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about those. So I picked up all that they had of the flat black ones, and I got 16 of them. So, alright. That is enough with the shopping for now. So, I'm going to call it quits. I just spent almost $100 at Five Below, and I don't even remember how much I spent with everything else, and I didn't even get that much. I mean, you can actually see the back seats. That's terrible. So, alright, that is all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.